Hello everyone. As you can see, Candy is now resting and she's comfortable, but a situation unfolded during our travels. A few videos back I mentioned that she urinated all over my sleeping bag and she had never done that before. Well, as the weeks went by, I started to see some other symptoms that I recognized as Cushing's disease, and the reason I knew it was Cushing's disease is because it's common with older dachshunds, and I had another dachshund with Cushing's disease. Cushing's is basically when the body produces too much cortisol, which is a stress hormone, putting the body in a constant state of stress. So I made the decision to drive back to Rhode Island to my parents' house because I am not going to subject her to any more traveling. And I also wanted to be able to see her regular vet, who's excellent. I had already started thinking about getting off the road for her sake because of her age. She's going to be 13 years old in December. And I wouldn't want somebody dragging me around the country at 90 years old. Cushing's isn't the worst thing in the world. My other dog that had it, his name was Max. He had a good quality of life. After he got on medication, you would have never known there was anything wrong with him. He just couldn't tolerate too much of anything. So Candy and I have returned to the life we had before we got on the road, which is a life of quiet routine. Cushing's does shorten a dog's life, so she'll live about another 2 years. But she'll be almost 15 years old by then anyway. Candy's been a great little travel companion. Some of my favorite memories are of her at White Sands National Monument, joyfully hopping through the sand. And when she had her picture taken with the naked cowboy in New York City, he was very sweet to her, by the way. You can't really hear him in the video talking to Candy, but he was very nice to her. But I think if she could talk, she would say that her favorite times were whenever she was in the backpack. She loved being almost 5 feet tall and taking in all the sights. I'd peek back over my shoulder at her, and it was like her head was on a swivel. Looking at either side, trying to see everything, that's when she was happiest. My travels would have felt empty without her. She got attention from people wherever we went, and it was always positive. So that always helped keep me positive, because it's not always easy being alone out there. It was a big adjustment becoming a widow after being with my late husband for over 25 years. But not only did Candy fill a void, but so did the people watching my videos. Even though I'm not a sociable person, sharing my travels with people on YouTube made it more worthwhile. Especially when people would say things like they couldn't travel, but they were traveling vicariously through me, or they were inspired to get on the road themselves. It made it all more meaningful. And I have the best subscribers on YouTube, and I'm not just saying that. You can see it in the comments. Always insightful, intelligent, funny, loyal, and most importantly, kind. All the qualities you'd want in a friend. Sundays were a lot of fun for me, and sometimes that would be my only human interaction all week, and I really enjoyed it and appreciated it. I don't have any plans to make any videos until I get back on the road someday because we're not going to be doing anything worth filming. Candy will be relaxing, and I'll be resuming doing some online work to replenish my savings. It's been a great adventure. Candy was my co-pilot for almost 30,000 miles according to the odometers of my 2 vehicles. We traveled through 41 states from coast to coast. We visited 24 national parks, monuments, and historic sites. We slept in national forests. We hiked mountains and walked on beaches from coast to coast. Visited cities, deserts, prairies, waterfalls, and countless roadside attractions. But she seems very happy to be home now, and that's where she'll stay. Thank you so much for joining us on our travels. When I return someday, hopefully you will too, because I truly enjoyed it and appreciated your encouragement. And goodbye from Candy.